Hi, how are you? It's Ching. And here we go. Today we're going to talk about the most complete neck stretch part 2. So if you are new today finding this video, welcome. And if you're a little confused, the end screen is going to give you the part 1. So the good thing with all the video too, you learn something, you can save it, right? Create a little library for yourself. You go back and look until it really gets it. And I also offer in-person workshop. Maybe hopefully next year everything start opening up. It's best to learn in person, but the video is show you there is a better way to give you some theory and hope you to watch all the way through to get into the most complete neck stretch part 2. So last week we established we stretch your neck. So your neck, all the muscle in the neck is moving your head and hold your head up in the right place. But because our eyes in front, a quick review a little bit, and we tend to have a forehead and a helping shoulder. And that's how we grow old. So you don't want people to say, or yourself look and say, oh my goodness, what happened to me? The posture change, right? The posture shows age, so posture can show young age too, so you have awareness. I talk about all that already in different video, but I'm going to try to focus on what we're going to do today, okay? So now, quickly, last week we stretched the back side, okay? That's the extensor of the neck. Then there's the flexor of the neck, and the laterally flex to east and west, then rotation. So we have the 4 movement. So today we're going to do 5, 6, and 7. So the 5th one. As you see, I'm sitting very tall. My legs wider than my shoulders, so I'm rooting down in front of the chair. So the torso muscle, or your core muscle, is holding your body upright. I'm going to reach shoulder down, so my scapula, okay, stay neutral the whole time. Sometimes we call it stabilization. So if I move my head, my scapula doesn't go with it. So I have a full range motion because we try to stretch. So now I'm going to stretch the front oblique portion. So the front oblique portion on this side will be what? North, east, north, west. That's the anterior portion. Posterior will be south, east, and southwest. That's what we're going to do 5 and 6. And then we're going to do stretch levator, scapula. So those 3 things. Then we put it all together. Okay, so here we go. So this is the second part. So I'm going to rotate my head 45 to northwest corner. So this is my north, your front. If I face you, you don't see everything. That's why I like to do a little bit kitty corner. So that's my north. This is my right arm. So that's east and west. So I'm turned to northwest corner. Engage my abdominal. Do not arch your lower back. Setup is so important. So that's the preparation to get ready. Inhale. You can see my right ear is kind of toward the right thigh. On the exhale, pursely blow the out. You're going to bring the left ear to the left scapula. So now you see I'm stretching this. Remember I gave the name from last week, last video, Dracula's muscle. So that's called the SCM, sternocleidomastoid. And we turn down, release it. Exhale again, go 2. And we turn. Hollow your tummy, 3. And 4. Hollow your tummy, 5. I'm holding the chair, and 6 times. You can do more, okay? Just find the first. Now do the other side, rotate your head. Exhale the right ear to the right. I stretch the left side. Release the left ear to left thigh. Exhale, hollow your tummy, 2. Exhale, 3. Hollow tummy, 4. And exhale, 5. Last one's right. Keep the shoulder back. So I really open that shoulder. I get an SCM and the scalene. There's triangle area there. I'm going to sit very tall. So there's a triangle area. The neck goes down. The scalene has 3 parts. front, middle, and back. We tend to call that the whiplash muscle. So if you constantly like this all the time, it's weird. You overstretch and tighten at the same time. And because you're not putting your head in the right place, so the weight of your head is like 10, 12 pounds. You want the skeletal system, right? So it's the 2x6 and concrete steel beam. The structure is there holding by the bones. The muscles making movement. But if you use the muscle to hold the structure, you start getting really tight muscles, right? And the structure is off too. So it's not sound, right? Look like a beautiful being, like human being. Okay, so that's the front side. Why I have to lean forward, you already know, because weight's heavy. So if I do this, I can really target. But if I sit straight going back, you see, I can't even talk anymore because it's so heavy. It's grinding, okay, the transverse, the cartilage. You don't want that happen. We do that all day long already. You know, people like to do spinning. Everybody, it's okay. You know, those popular exercise. We don't think about the form, repetitive movement too much, right? So okay, I stopped talking about it. I'm going to today's lesson. I'm going to help you to stretch out so you can do those things happily. Okay, otherwise you create trouble, problems. You gotta stretch out your neck. Doesn't matter, you sit all day, you do exercise, that neck needs to move and then to stretch out. So now we're gonna stretch the posterior portion. I'm going to turn my head to north, east, and then left ear goes down. And we turn. Exhale, hollow your tummy 2. And exhale, hollow your tummy 3. So you can feel you really stretch the upper mid-trap. So this arm, the right arm, is create the opposition. And exhale. Bring the left arm up. Exhale goes down 1. Return. Exhale 2. Use that core. Especially that first responder to keep your torso upright. Then you can create a stretch. One last one. Exhale. Stay here. 3 breaths. 1, 2. The extra 3 breaths is get the fascia catch up with the idea of stretching, and then you wiggle out. So you're not so tight. Let the fascia release. Turn 45. My right ear is going to go down now. I'm stretched the left. Exhale, hollow your tummy. So I'm going to warm up first, reach the left arm down 4 times 3. The fourth one, 4. Okay, now I can help myself. So I raise my right arm up. Can you see? I'm carefully raised up without the scapula goes up. So now if I do that, I'm not stretching my neck anymore. So exhale, go. So that's why the in-person training is so important, because you have to start adapting new awareness. Inhale, exhale, instead of keep the old habit. And exhale. Feels so good. And exhale. Now stay here. Hollow your tummy, pursely blow down 3 times. 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, you slowly come back. Okay, I can keep my elbow there. So I create a big nose and the small nose, the real nose, a small one. I'm going to looking down, go way down. So what are we doing right now? We stretch the levator scapula. Inhale, exhale. That's connect to the left one, okay? From the scapula all the way to your neck. Exhale. We're going to do right here 3 times with the nose, 4 times with the nose to your thigh. And last one. I'm going to do 4 more. Bring the nose toward your armpit. Reach the left arm down, hollow your tongue. So you never sacrifice the form for wishful thinking. Very last one. So you stretch all the way up the levator scapula, the distal end, comes up, connect to the 4th 3, 2, 1 of the cervical transverse process. So it help you rotate too, okay? So now, you have so many amazing muscles. So you have to spend some time to get to know it. So rotate this way. Create a big nose and small nose, right? In line with this left side. Exhale, so you're looking at the north, east, west corner, sorry. And up. 4 times. Hollow tummy, 2. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Reach the thumb down. Okay, 4 more rotate. Little by little. I'm bringing my nose to my armpit little by little. So I'm going up to the side of the neck, where the levator scapula connects to on the side of your neck. And exhale. You're still gonna sit very tall. Don't sacrifice the form. Don't sacrifice the form, right? You're gonna sit very tall. And you'll rise and return, wiggle out. Okay, so that's today's part 2. I'm gonna put it all together from part 1 to part 2. So I'm gonna go right straight into it. So you prepare yourself nice and tall. Your head suspend from above. Inhale. Exhale. I look down. Stretch the extensor. This is the number 1 stretch for the neck. 2. Hollow your tummy. 3. Hollow your tummy. 4. Reach arm out like that. Scapula's down. You're gonna help yourself. I reach my head forward. Hollow tummy, sit tall. Okay, so that's the first one. I'm leaning forward from the hip, neutral spine, close the rib cage, sit bone down, don't arch your back. Hands underneath your chin. Remember, you make a bookend. Exhale, push your chin up and return. If you're leaning forward, your head is not as heavy. And you can also really feel the stretch of the flexor of your neck. Hollow tummy, push. Keep the sit bone down so you create a nice rooting and return. Okay, so now east and west. I'm going to the east, stretch the west side. Exhale, reach the left arm down 1. Exhale, I'm looking forward so I can see the world sideways. No rotation, directly side. Now if I go to right side, I'm going right side 4 times now. 1. Reach the left arm down 2. If I turn to you a little bit. Exhale, hollow your tummy 3. So I'm looking straight forward. And the 4. Other side. Exhale 1. So still tall. So from the shoulder down, you stabilize 2. Really feel the muscle in targeting. And 3. And hollow tummy 4. Okay, so that stretch the side, east and west. The 4th movement, you're going to rotate your head, right? Exhale, all that movement comes from the very first, second cervical vertebrae. And I'm doing a beautiful profile looking to the right. Inhale. Exhale, looking to the left. You can see the SCM contract on the right side, left side stretch. Inhale. Exhale, it's opposite than you're thinking. Now I'm stretch the right side. You can see my left SCM contract. I also call this the Dracula's muscle. Inside you show carotid artery. Exhale, rotate. Last one, exhale. So you're gonna feel the spiral going up. You don't be like this, then rotate. Now you're hurting yourself, okay? Form are so important as when you understand the muscle. So that's last week. We're gonna add today's. You rotate your head, lean forward, exhale, stretch the SCM 1. Hollow tummy 2. You keep reaching back 3. The left ear to the left scapula 4. We do 6 times. Exhale 5. And 6, don't poke your chin out. Now rotate to other side. Exhale, 1. So I can feel my right ear to the right scapula, 2. 6 times, 3. Very important, so don't let go the first responder, 4. And exhale, 5. Feel this muscle on the left side, SCM stretch, 6, and return. Now, okay, now we're gonna rotate head to the north, east again. Left ear goes down, 1. Hollow tummy, 2. Hollow tummy, 3. And 4, left arm up, reaching down, 1. So add a more, it feels so good. And 2, exhale, 3, upper mid-trap stretch. And 4, stay here. Extra breath, 1. This is probably the tightest one. So we're gonna give a little extra 3 breaths and return. Turn 45 to the left. Right ear goes down, 1. Hollow tummy, 2. So you're finding the right muscle on the left, upper mid-trap. Now reach the left, right arm up, sorry. Exhale, going down, 1. Exhale, 2. 3. And 4, stay. Exhale, 1. Extra stretch, just focus on the breath, 2. Hollow tummy, Levator, 3. Now stay here. I'm going to rotate my head. It's the last stretch now. My real nose, my fake nose, my elbow. I look down. So we stretch the Levator scapula, first 4. Reach the left arm down. And 4. Remember, we have 4 more. Nose to the armpit, 1. Nose to the armpit, 2. Nose to the armpit, 3. And last one, 4. And extra breath, hollow tummy. And keep the shoulder back, arm back. Okay, switch sides. So rotate to the northwest. 1. 4 times, 2. Exhale. Okay, 4 more. Keep rotating. Bring your nose toward the armpit each breath. 4 times. So remember, right? We talked about stretch. Those Levator scapula connection to the transverse process. Stay here. 1 more breath. And return, come back. Wiggle out. So that wiggle I love so much. Your body needed to be. Gradually you can understand. Say, oh, the fascia wants to release because we're sitting here for a while. So I just put a part 1, part 2 together. Next week I'm going to give you a shorter version. So if you don't have time to do all 7 movements, we have a shorter version. So you cannot skip. Always stretch out your neck because our brain cell needs lots of oxygen. So you want this highway, right? Nice, open. The traffic is open. Not jamming traffic. Open traffic. Okay? Take good care. Thank you. I see you next video. And keep practicing. More practice makes it better. And if you want to know more, and come to see the workshop. I'm going to update some of the dates for the future workshop. My studio in person. Love to meet you and love to hear your questions. Take good care.